you out of your mind?
Yeah, that's why I'm in therapy.
I'm so sorry. I'll get you a new tablecloth.
Oh, no, please, let me take care of that.
Not bad.
That felt so good.
Facing how arrogant I had become, the owner could only swallow it, after all, without my skills. This restaurant would have shut down long ago. I'm a head chef at a high-end restaurant with $1 million salary. My love for cooking has reached an obsessive level. Every dish must be perfected under my control. Because of that, the entire kitchen is kept in perfect order by me, but no matter how skilled I am, I always run into picky customers.
My wife's foie gras hasn't been cooked long enough.
What's wrong with it? It's precisely kung fu. 140 degrees in the oven, 80 degrees water temperature for 25 minutes, not too long, not too short, with a perfect touch of pink.
This is not the first time I have driven a guest away, although the owner is constantly troubled by my temper. There's nothing they can do to me. Work is everything. I have no close friends. My life is like a programmed machine. Every day starts at 4:30 a.m. sharp to ensure fresh ingredients. I always go to the dock first. In recent years, the only person I kept in touch with was my sister who grew up with me. I instinctively reject anyone who tries to get close, but fate always plays tricks. On an ordinary afternoon, a sudden phone call broke me. After hearing about my sister's car accident, my mind went blank. When I rushed to the hospital, I saw my niece, Zoe, lying unconscious. I didn't know how to tell her this cruel truth. I could only stay by her bedside, but Zoe was far more sensible than other children her age. She asked that cruel question.
Where's Mom? Is she dead? She has the key.
Yes.
I wanted to break down and cry too. My sister was my only family, but even though I had already collapsed inside, I could only pretend everything was fine. Everyone thought I would take some time off, but I returned to the restaurant that very day. Soon I threw myself back into work. The sound of kitchen tools and the smoke in the air gave me a sense of comfort. I thought as long as I stayed busy, I could forget the pain, but in the end I realized the more I tried to escape, the clearer the pain became. Finally, I couldn't hold back anymore. I hid in the storage room and cried. I looked at the letters my sister had sent me. During that time, she was struggling with postpartum depression. She said many desperate things. In the letters, she repeatedly begged that I must take good care of the child after that. I became Zoe's only guardian. I completely said goodbye to my old routine life. To help Zoe come out of the darkness, I brought all her toys over. I even carefully prepared a full table of dishes, but all these efforts could not open her closed heart.
Can I go back to my room?
Sure.
This made my mood drop quickly, but since I had never left my post before, I still told Zoe I had to go back to the restaurant if anything happened. She must contact me immediately. Then I rushed to the restaurant. I thought it would be chaotic, but it was the opposite. Everything was still running in order. When I got close to the kitchen, I saw a strange man standing in my position, singing freely. Nick noticed my arrival after being reminded by others. He quickly put down his work and greeted me, but all of this felt extremely irritating to me. To me, the kitchen is never a place for emotions. It is a battlefield that must stay precise and calm. There's no room for mistakes. I wanted the owner to fire him immediately.
We were lucky to get him. The Peninsula offered an executive chef.
Why did he take it?
Because he said he wanted to work with you.
Facing this so-called admirer, I felt nothing when I got home. Zoe was already asleep. I felt a moment of confusion. I didn't know if I could really take care of her. After all, my life was already a mess because I had no close friends. I could only go see a therapist from time to time. 4 years ago, I had a decent boyfriend, but after 1 year, he wanted to move in with me.
And, I'm sorry, what's so bad about moving in together?
He asked me to give up my apartment. Why would I want to do that? Eventually leave, then where would I be?
After leaving the therapist, it was time to pick Zoe up. When I brought her home, I made her fish sticks. I started trying to slowly enter her closed world.
What's your favorite number?
No, you don't have to do this.
At that moment, the doorbell suddenly rang. It turned out I had arranged a nanny, but the unusual outfit left me at a loss.
Supposed to do? I just can't leave you here alone all the time.
Why not? I'm perfectly fine.
I charge him when I get here, you know.
I hurried back to the restaurant because of Nick's sudden presence. I felt uncomfortable working to keep my distance from him. I split the menu into two. I thought this way we would not interfere with each other, but since we were under the same roof, Nick still kept appearing in front of me. When I was finishing the final step of a dessert, Nick came even closer. By accident, the dessert was completely ruined. The anger I had suppressed for so long finally burst out at that moment to calm myself down. I went to the storage room again, but Nick followed me in. He said he had no intention of taking my position with his ability. He could easily get a better job at a higher-end restaurant.
Want to tell me what's going on in here? Wait a minute, where are you going?
I'm sorry, Paula. You'll have to find someone else.
Kate, what have you done?
I didn't do anything.
when night fell. I returned home and found that the nanny had already left. I hurried to Zoe's room at the door. I heard soft murmuring from under the bed. Zoe was curled up underneath. I had left the closest person to me with a stranger. So the next day, after school, I brought Zoe directly to the restaurant. Zoe was very well behaved. She just sat quietly to the side. I introduced Zoe to everyone. I told them she had not been eating recently after hearing this. Nick immediately made his signature pasta. Then he brought the food to Zoe without saying anything. He started eating it with enjoyment. Zoe watched him. Her eyes were full of desire at that moment. A coworker called Nick back to work. He handed the pasta to Zoe with the food right in front of her. Zoe hesitated. Nick watched from a distance. In the end, Zoe started eating. At that moment, I couldn't believe my eyes. The restaurant stayed busy until late at night. Zoe had already fallen asleep. I picked her up and prepared to go home. When I reached the door, I said goodnight to Nick. At that moment, I finally let down my guard. Those two simple words felt like a warm light after that. Zoe gradually became a regular in the kitchen. She even helped prepare ingredients with Nick's company and guidance. The darkness in her heart slowly faded. One day, we walked together in the park. Zoe suddenly asked if Nick worked on weekends. I was slightly startled. She wanted to invite Nick to come over for dinner. When Nick heard this request, he agreed without hesitation. Soon, the weekend arrived. Nick showed up with bags of ingredients. Zoe was extremely happy, like a lively little deer. Not only that, she put on an apron and eagerly wanted to help. I tried to help, but the two of them sent me back to the room. They wanted me to set aside being a chef for today and enjoy being a guest. Soon, the meal was ready. Zoe told me to close my eyes. Then she led me to the living room. When I opened my eyes, the candlelight was flickering. The room was beautifully arranged. This dinner with a special atmosphere quietly warmed my heart.